Hey y'all, Joe here at Southern Coast of Cooking coming at you. Got my YS640 Yoder Smoker right behind me, my pellet cooker. And I want to present to you tonight a new product. This product was sent to me by Yoder Smokers. It's something they've gone out. It is a cast iron griddle plate for the YS640 or the 480. This thing is really heavy duty. It's about 19.75 by 15.5, I believe, by 3/4 inches thick of cast iron. Let me show you. I got to get up to grab this thing. I mean, it is no joke. This thing's heavy. I bet it weighs every bit of 20 pounds. But this is it. It says Yoder Smokers on. It's got like griddle, real grates almost kind of on one side. And the other side is flat. Okay, it's got a little ridge. This is probably the side I'll be using the most, simply because I think it'd be easier to clean. Okay, but what we're gonna do here first this evening, I'm gonna put on the Yoder's cooker or Yoder Smoker, and I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna season it. So I'm gonna heat it up to about 400 degrees. I'm gonna take some crispy and get some seasoning on there. Now this might be pre-seasoned from the factory. I'm not 100% sure, but it never hurts to season you a piece of cast iron with some crispy or something like that. So anyway, y'all come over here to YS640 with me and check out how we're gonna get this set up. If y'all look down there, you see I got my, first off, I got my damper pushed in right here. All right, then I've got my grill grates out, or my grates out, and also my heat deflector. So I'm running just like this. I'm gonna set this in over there to the left side by the flame. I assume it goes this way. All right, there we go. Push that over just like that. We're gonna kick the YS640 on. Like I said, I'm gonna turn on about 400 degrees, and that will be good enough to go ahead and get this plate heated up like I want to get the seasoning on there. Now you could go hotter, especially if you're cooking like that, but I just like to set the initial setting at 400 for when I preheat cast iron. And for cooking with the griddle like this, I think it'd be best to load it with lumberjack char hickory pellets. All right, I think this would give it a good, the best consistent high heat. This would be really good for cooking with the griddle and for seasoning. That's all I'm gonna load up with. I think I've showed them to y'all before, but in case you hadn't seen them, that's what the char hickory pellets look like. They're the black ones. Really good for high heat grilling, searing, stuff like that. All right, y'all, it's only been a couple of minutes here. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the temperature on here. Look, it's almost 475 some on that grate on the griddle. So I went ahead and turned the cooker off, because I'm gonna show you what I need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and put the crispy on there on both sides, and I'm gonna move it over to the other side, and we'll crank it back on. Well, remember, this seasoning process is only something I'm gonna do one time. So it's not like something you gotta do all the time. So what we'll do here is I'm gonna put the crispy on. I'm gonna get a rag or something like that spread around first. Take much of this stuff. A little crispy goes a long way, but you want to make sure you don't melt your plastic on there. It's never good. Just kind of spread it out. I would suggest not using a paper towel. I just couldn't find a piece of t-shirt or something, but that's what you want to do. Get that all spread out nice. So yeah, get you an old t-shirt or something. Don't mess around with that paper towels. They will come apart on your cast iron and make a mess. So I got this side scrubbed down good. Remember, it don't take much with that crispy. And we're gonna flip it over. We'll do the other side. Scrub everything in there. It's just nice, as even as you can. Alright, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip this back over, move it over here to the right. I'll turn the grill back up, and we'll let it cook or adhere to it, basically seal on 400. Let it go for about 30 minutes to an hour. And that's what the instruction says anyway, for the crispy. And like I said, this is not 100% that you gotta do this part. I just like to go ahead and ensure I got my stuff just sealed. Alright, so I'll push this over here. Get one more last wipe down with this here, all right? And then we'll crank it back up. Charles, we finish up seasoning the griddle. I want to tell you something. I've got a suggestion here. All right, if you'll see, is I've got my fire over here, and it kind of kicks up a little bit of ash over here, even when I scoot over that way. I actually suggest you buy 2 of these things, and that way you can cover your whole area with the grill. You don't have to worry about any ash coming up or anything like that. I may actually look into that, of getting another one, making sure to fit first, but that would be ideal to me. Hey y'all, in my opinion, we've done enough seasoning here. Let me show you. I've got some flank steak that was cut at my local, it's a local Mexican meat market and grocery store. Really good. I went there and had lunch the other day. So they got some pre-seasoned stuff, and I want to give it a try. And I figured this would be a great thing to try it on. So I got my griddle over there. All right. What I want to do first, all right, is just wipe it off just a little bit. Any debris that might have fallen on it. Okay. And then I want to put a good oil on it. What I would highly suggest is you get you some of this avocado oil right here, this brand right here. This stuff, I'll try to put a link in the description box, but this stuff is awesome. It's great too if you're on the low carb thing, because it's one of the oils that we can't have, and it really, it's really good high quality stuff. So I sprinkle some of that on there just like that, and then I'll take me a little brush and just kind of move it around a little bit. And the thing I love about the avocado oil, it's a lot higher smoke point than olive oil or something like that. Well, you know, of course, avocado has the good cholesterol. And I hate to make this about a health food video, but you know how I am now. You know, try to be a little bit healthy here. So we got this going. We got that getting hot. I'm going to take this flank steak's beautifully thin, seasoned, everything else. So we'll just kind of put that on there, spread it out, just lay it down, okay? In fact, I may get that a little bit hotter. I just set it over there. Let's do that. Let's, I'm gonna close this down just for a minute and let that just heat up some. Do it maybe 5 minutes or whatever just to get hot. I forgot about that. I just pushed it over from the cold side. But let me talk a little bit about why I think you should have 2 of these. Because a lot of times when I do griddle cooking, like on my Blackstone or something, I like to have a hot side and a cold side. And I like the idea that you can have a hot side griddle over your fire, you can have a colder side over here. So I think it would make excellent sense, not just because of any ash or anything like that, to go ahead and get you 2 of these to have it on the Yoder. So we're gonna try this again. I think we are already revving to go right now. So look at that beautiful piece. Yeah. See that bad boy right down there on the grill. Take another one. Look at that. Oh yeah. I got a couple little teasers down here. They're called tasters. Lay that there. Something like that. That one up there somewhere. Okay. Let those go just a minute. I won't take them for a second or two. A minute or two to get done on that side at least. Alright y'all, it's been about a minute or two. What's really cool about this is not only are you getting the advantage of just, you know, using a griddle or something like that, you're also getting a little bit of smoke flavor. Alright, so I mean this is really, really cool if you ask me. We'll flip this around. We're going to just kind of turn them over here. Just remember, my first time cooking on this thing as well. So, look at it. And I'm going to maybe flip these little ones. Let that go just for a minute more. Big ones. This one right here. Deal with that. There we go. Let that cook just a minute more because they don't even have to be flipped once. I mean, this won't take long at all. Kind of wondering what it's going to be like just to... Oh yeah. I've got some chicken too, y'all, that I'm going to cook on here. Tell you what, with this one, got some extra stuff done this way. Huh, I guess that's an extra piece. Alright, let me move that up. Sorry about that. Just finding out a little bit more about this beef I got. I told them 2, I guess 2 pounds or whatever. But it's some good stuff for sure. I tasted it at the restaurant. Go ahead and flip it. What's that? Wow, I wish y'all could smell this. Seasonings, whatever they got in this stuff is on point. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut this again. And let those get to cooking for a few more minutes. Alright, y'all, I think this is pretty much good to go. Let me get my plate down here. And put them on. And bring those inside and slice it up a little bit. And being so thin, I'm going to take much to cook those. Super flavorful though. I got me a little piece. A little bitty small one, yeah. Oh yeah. I like how this thing put a nice little browned them very well. Just like that. Let that go there. I'll let that one go just for a minute more. Just because that was that one I found on top. Just took the beef off. Now I got a couple pounds of fajita chicken that they had prepared there. It's already sliced up. Let's go ahead and put that on there. See how that does. Try to get it spread out as much as we can. Chicken's got a little bell peppers in this mix too. Put it on there. Right here. So it's cooked up nicely. Okay, let's shut the stone down on that. Let that grill up for a second. Cooking this chicken nicely. Let's go ahead and just kind of give the chicken a flip or so. I love how there's smoke coming out of here too. You know, that's just adding flavor. That's really cool that you can get the convenience of a griddle and then flavor with some of that smoke with the pellets and everything. So I'm gonna flip that there, move everything around. That's pretty cool there. They're almost done. I'm happy. Really am. I think this is going to be a big thing, but I still say I'd like to have the two sides. Alright, y'all, I think these are done now. Great little first cook for the griddle. I'm really pleased. And, you know, I'm going to, from what I read or what I watched there on Yoder's videos with Chef Tom and stuff, said the best way to clean this thing is just let it cool off first. You can kind of scrub it on it. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. But I will be doing many more videos hopefully with this. I like it. Really good. So take these fajitas inside. We do some fajita bowls actually with these. My wife and I with some rice cauliflower. So anyway, really good. First little time for the griddle on the Yoder.